Once upon a time, there was a colorful and cheerful forest called the Laughing Forest. Among the inhabitants of this forest were Hoppy Hare, who could hear everything with his big ears, Giggly Squirrel, who was always cracking jokes, and Munchy Mouse, who was curious about everything. These three friends were known as the most fun group in the forest. One day, Hoppy Hare heard a strange sound with his big ears. He shouted, "Hey, friends! I think someone new is coming to the forest." Giggly Squirrel immediately hid in a nutshell and giggled. "I wonder who it could be?" And the Wiggly Mouse excitedly suggested, "Let's go and see." The three friends started to walk curiously in the direction of the sound. On the way, the Giggly Squirrel kept telling funny jokes. "Maybe it's a giant chocolate tree," he said, laughing. "Or maybe it's a talking cloud," speculated the Wiggly Mouse. Hoppy Hare pricked up his ears and said, "Sure, be quiet so we can hear the sound better." When they finally reached the source of the sound, they saw a huge pink elephant. The elephant was watering the flowers with its nose, but it was getting itself wet every time. The three friends burst out laughing at the sight. When the pink elephant noticed them, he was embarrassed and said hello in a timid voice. "I'm Puff Puff Elephant. I just moved here, but I guess I'm not very handy. Don't worry, Puff Puff will help you." Giggly Squirrel had an idea. "Hey, why don't you use your trunk as a watering hose?" Puff Puff Elephant liked the idea very much and decided to try it. But on his first try, he sprayed the water so hard that they all got soaked. This made everyone laugh even harder. "I think you should practice a little poofy poof," said the mouse. "What do you say we all play a fun game together and learn how to water the flowers?" Everyone loved the idea. So, the four friends invented a game they called Flower Watering Contest. Puff Puff Elephant started watering the flowers using his hose and the others with their tiny watering cans. They applauded each time they watered correctly and laughed at each time they watered incorrectly. As the days passed, Poo Poo Elephant learned how to use his trunk, and now he could water the flowers perfectly. But the game became so much fun that the friends continued to get together every day to play. One day, a drought came to the Laughing Forest. All the trees and flowers were without water. The inhabitants of the forest were running around, not knowing what to do. That's when Puff Puff Elephant and his friends took matters into their own hands. Puff Puff Elephant began to carry water from distant springs that Hoppy Hare had heard about, using his trunk, which he had now mastered. Giggly Chipmunk and Wiggly Mouse organized the other animals and took on the job of distributing the water. Everyone worked together to revitalize the Laughing Forest in a short time. During this time, the other inhabitants of the forest also participated in the flower watering contest, and it became a great fun for everyone. When the drought ended, the Laughing Forest was even more beautiful and cheerful than before. Puff Puff Elephant became one of the most beloved members of the forest. Every evening, all the forest dwellers gathered together to dance and have fun under the rainbows created by the spray of water from Poof Poof's trunk. For this event, a new tradition started in the Laughing Forest. Every year, the Great Flower Watering Festival is organized, and all the forest dwellers come together to water the flowers and have a lot of fun. During the festival, Puff Puff Elephant's performances were everyone's favorite. The friendship between Hoppy Rabbit, Giggly Squirrel, Wiggly Mouse, and Puff Puff Elephant grew stronger day by day. They went on many more adventures together, each time learning something new and, of course, laughing a lot. These four friends have taught an important lesson to everyone living in the Smiling Forest. Our differences make us strong. We can solve any problem if we work together, and most importantly, life is better with a smile and friends. And so, everyone continued to live happily in the Laughing Forest. Every morning at sunrise, the forest dwellers woke up to the cheerful trunk of Puff Puff Elephant, wondering what surprises the new day would bring. Because now they knew that even the most unexpected situations can turn into the most fun memories of your life when you are with the right friends. Well, have you ever seen an elephant in your life? I am waiting for your comment. I am grateful for watching. Goodbye.